Hello, fellow makers. So, one of the things I like to play with at stations like STEM nights or just community events are just LEDs and batteries. Because most people don't know how they work. And so it's fun to light them up. Then you get some challenges to use them. I think putting lights on all sorts of things that we make is an awesome thing. You just lighten things up. You can work towards paper circuits, light up cards, just put anything on the robots that you build. So some basic 3 millimeter or 5 millimeter or both LEDs, and then some CR 2032 batteries. Get the 2025s you want. Doesn't really matter that much which you get. And they're 3-volt batteries. That is important because these are basically 3-volt LEDs. Now you can get 500 LEDs for about $10, and you can get 200 batteries for like $35. Sometimes if you don't want 200, you give it 100. It's probably going to cost you 20. So then I just put them out like that and say, okay, light up one LED. And most people don't. They touch the top, they touch the side, they touch all around. So then we got to have conversations about, well, what do you know about a battery? Try to get them to remember that, hey, there's a plus and a minus. This is really nice. It's got plus written right on it. So there's the plus side, which means this has to be the negative side. So they try and use the actual side of the cylinder instead of the top and the bottom. So that's interesting. And they don't notice that the legs of the LED are two different lengths at first, but that's something we get them to. And I say, hey, just try and light up a light, and they touch the sides, and it magically works all of a sudden, and they're like, oh, look, I did, and then but they can't do it again. So the way you have to do it, and you let them play and fuss with it for a while, is the long leg is the plus leg. The long leg has to go to the plus side, and there you go. Now, one person said, "Hey, well, it's like riding a horse, and the horse. This is the battery's the horse, and I'm the LED, and I've got two legs. The legs have to go on the sides of the horse." And well, yeah. And then you can also just say bicycle for the batteries, like a bicycle. So there's the bike upright, and your legs go on either side of the bike. And then you get to talk to them about diodes. Why doesn't it work if I? So it works this way, but it doesn't work this way. So you get to mention, hey, diodes are an electrical device that only lets electricity flow one direction. So it has to flow the right way. So then you tell them, hey, let's get, how many things can you light up on there? And they like just, grabbing all of them, and it's, oh, why is that one doesn't work? Or they'll like have the red one on there first, and then they put the blue one on there. First. And they do that, and then they put that on there. So, oh, the blue one doesn't work. So, well, did you test the blue one by itself? And so you get after, the next question, can you light up, one light is, well, how many lights can you light up? And, that's when they try to put multiple colors on, and, oh, wait, they don't work. I said, well, not all colors work well together. I didn't say light up all the different colors. I said, light up one. So maybe, you can put, how many whites can you put on there? And I have the case ready for them if they want to grab more. I have more out usually. So that we've got like 23 or 24. It usually is a matter of you can't hold it in your fingers anymore, is the bigger thing. It really doesn't matter if it's the 3 millimeters or the 5 millimeter. Things all kind of work the same. Oh, what is that? Is that blue? No, there's the blue. Okay. Yep. Well, and then the red. What's going to happen when we put the red on? Boom. Okay. So then the question is, how many lights can you put on there on one battery? And then which colors work well together? So you get them to play with the mix. And traditionally, it's the red and the yellow will work well together, and then the blue, the white, and the green go well together. But I have been noticing sometimes the red and the green will actually work. And I don't know why it did. Maybe, so were it's kind of trying to work. See there? Um, so that's been happening. Uh, it's like getting it to connect in the exact right place, as opposed to in general, or not be too tight, right? Okay. Um, but green and yellow, I think is a definite no now. Oh no. So greens don't something. It's a matter of power. They want different amounts of power. That's their thing. So they kind of mix in those having similar power go well together. Um, so then you can step, with some copper tape or some maker tape, and do circuits. You can actually just do circuits with a breadboard and some jumper wires and these same things. So you can talk about series versus parallel. And yeah, you can't put two in series with one battery. So all sorts of things you can play with there. Enjoy playing with lights.